Hey everybody, it is Jeff. It is 4:45 right now, my time here in the Midwest. Or sorry, 4:42. Sorry about that. I'm heading over with the kids to go trick or treating. If y'all want to see what I'm gonna be, I am the closest thing to a bulldog I could get. So, go out there, be safe, dress warm. I could not find my Polypro. I got it still stored away. I was going to put my Polypro on, have a good time with the kids. Make sure you get some pictures, do some recordings, you know. Always remember, I saw a buddy of mine online and he said, you know what? He doesn't want to go, but he was a kid, he loved it, so he's going to make sure to take his son because there's only a few more years before his son won't be able to go anymore. Makes a lot of sense, you know. Cherish every moment you got. Take advantage of everything you can. Do whatever you can to be with your kids, to go do the fun stuff, you know. I understand. It's just a holiday. It's just All Saints Day. A lot of people are going to be going to church tonight for the All Saints thing today, you know, and that's awesome. So just go out there, have a good time, be safe, okay? Don't let your kids get away from you. Drive normal, everybody. Do not be driving like maniacs. Okay, because there's going to be kids out all over the place, and it is cold, and they're cold, and not paying attention because they're cold. So make sure you're paying attention to the kids that are out and about trick-or-treating. All right, and it does get darker earlier now, everybody, because we do set our clocks back on Sunday. Got people walking animals. I think it's kind of funny. You're going to see people walking. They're testing it out right now to see who's all going to be home and who's going to be giving out candy. I give out tomatoes, but if I threw them at somebody, it probably hurt because they're frozen. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you're all doing. I still need to find one more member before the end of the day, which I'll do just fine. Somehow, some way. I will do it. I will accomplish the impossible. Yeah. And then, of course, Monday, if you're a Marine, we need all the Marines to head over on Monday to the Illinois Veterans Home Cafe because we have a Marine Corps League meeting, and I'm inviting anybody that's never been to one to come on out. You got to be a Marine. Come on out to the Marine Corps League meeting. It's Marine Corps League 790. Come on out. Be there. Have bells on. Be ready to go. Have a good time with it. Because we're going to start getting into officer nominations and everything. I haven't talked to Jesus or a couple people yet to find out what they all are going to do. But I'll let everybody know what's going on. You know, guys, notice I input there just today. It's just like these scammers. They know people are home, so it's just like they went crazy. And it's funny how every single one of them, I'm not a scam. I'm not a scam. Dude, you're calling from a local number. Or piggybacking off of somebody. You're trying to get our money. You're trying to get me to give you my credit card numbers and everything else. You know, it is a scam. And it's really, really funny because, like I said, I videotape them all. I go back onto my page and take a look. I go call some of those numbers back. I'm still calling them. And they're still forgetting who I am because I did a couple different things. I've been blocking my number on them. So when I call them back, it goes through a different line. So I can keep making sure that they know that we are well aware that they're a criminal enterprise and they're scammers. My computer, there's nothing wrong with my computer. There's nothing wrong with any of y'all's computers. The second you give up your information, though, or get on the black web or something, somebody gets it, then you're going to have some problems. Okay? I deal in identity theft for a living, and I tell you what, I will caution people all the time. I don't mind giving the free advice. I don't mind telling everybody what they got to be looking out for. And the reason why is because if it affects one, it's going to affect all of us. So basically, if I don't tell you, it can come back to haunt me because they can then get a hold of my information through you. So if you ever want to know a little bit about identity thieves, they're taking everything off your page, off your web page and everything else, and then they're going and selling it. They're taking your phone number and everything, and they're selling it. And they're selling it to these people that then use your phone number to call other people pretending they're you. And so when people answer your phone, they think it's you. Me, that's why I answer a certain way. That's the reason why when I'm calling somebody, they already know who I'm going to be calling. It's also why I change out my caller ID every once in a while so that people know that I'm a truck guy or I'm Jeff or I'm Legal Shield or I'm the ID guy.org. You know, these are different things. But I never ask anybody for their money or anything. I basically am calling for friends or Marine Corps League or something like that. So make sure you're not getting bamboozled. All right, now let's get into a little motivation. Okay, you matter. You're important. You know, every day in life, you can take some of the poorest people in the world and you'll see that they're the happiest people. You know why they're the happiest people? Because they accomplish a lot in their life. Some of the most miserable people in the world are the richest that never accomplish anything. They sit at home. They had money given to them. They're not the original proprietors of the money. You know, they're trust fund babies or something like that. And they think because they were given money, they have a say in stuff. Well, it's funny how that old song goes, you know, the rich man, you know, he's miserable. The poor man, he's happy. Why is that? Because when you go out there every day and you earn something, okay? Rockefeller never stopped earning everything else, okay? Rockefeller was out there every single day. Dale Carnegie was out there every day working, building an empire. But when he was doing it brick by brick by brick, okay? And then they left their legacy. I look at people, some of the wealthiest men. Yeah, you can look at Jeff Bezos, okay? And they're all, you know, they still work every single day. They do all this stuff every day. They're out there every day. You know, look at Bill Gates, all right? He's a philanthropist and everything else. But guess what? He's still the richest and he's giving away half of his fortune. You know why? He's still out there working every day. All right? Look at, stock guy. Having a brain fart today. I apologize. But needless to say, the people that are earning their money every day, and the reason why they're always on top is they don't stop. And they're happy because they're able to do more and more things with what they're doing in life. In other words, nothing is holding them back. And, you know, it's funny because they started out with Warren Buffett. That's what I'm trying to think of. You know, he got into the stocks and stock markets. A very, very risky game. But he's very successful with it, you know. People that create stuff, you think of the guy that created, like, the Ronco, which are the food dehydrators. He created a hairspray. They just kept inventing and kept inventing and kept inventing, then pushing the product and then learning and doing more. Now, why did they make money? Because they never gave up. I know older people that made a lot of money with their farms and everything else. They sold their farms, but they went and invested correctly. They went and saved every penny they had. You know, they basically went out and they didn't go spend money on stupid stuff or junk or, you know, they invested back into themselves. Okay? I see some of the people, they're mortgaged to a T, yet they have these huge paychecks, but they don't know how to control money. I always tell everybody, some of the richest people in the world that won the lottery are now some of the poorest. Why? Because they did not know money management. They didn't know time management. Time management and money management go hand in hand. You know, why do I always brag about the time I spend with my daughter? Because to me, that is some of the greatest times in the world. But when I'm not, I'm either reading a book, I'm doing something to benefit myself, I'm doing something to help somebody else, and I'm constantly pushing myself. That's what we have to do every day. We have to constantly keep pushing ourselves to be better, to be more, to do more, and to just be great. Every day in your life, push the limits, push the boundaries. You are awesome. You are outstanding. You matter. I believe in you. Go out and be great. And I'll see y'all later. I'm going to get up here and we're going to basically do some trick-or-treating. And I'll see everybody soon. Bye now.